Hey there, and welcome to the Explainer. There's this one grammar rule in English that trips up, well, pretty much everyone. But guess what? We're going to crack it today. And I promise by the end of this, you are going to be a master.
Okay, so let's just dive right in with a classic example. Look at these two sentences. I've lost my key, and I lost my key yesterday. So, which one do you think is right? Go on, have a think. Got it?
Okay, trick question. The answer is they're both right. Yeah, I know, kind of confusing, right? But here's the thing. There's a super simple secret, just one little rule that makes it all make sense. And in the next 5 minutes, you're going to know exactly what it is. So let's dive in.
So I think we should treat this like a little investigation. Let's call it the mystery of the missing time. Because honestly, that's what this is all about. It's not about the action. It's about the time, and specifically, whether that time is finished or not.
Okay, check this out. If you say, I've bought a new car, that's perfect, totally correct. But the second you add last week to it, suddenly the whole sentence is wrong. How does that even work? That little time phrase is the source of the whole headache, and we are about to find the cure.
And here it is. This is the key that unlocks the entire mystery. I call it the golden clue. Because seriously, once you get this one thing, everything else just clicks. It's called the finished time rule.
Okay, so here's the big secret, the golden rule itself. Every single time you're deciding between these two tenses, you just have to ask yourself one simple question. Is the time period I'm talking about finished, or is it still going on? And this is a great way to picture it in your head. Think of finished time words like yesterday as being in a little box. That box is sealed, it's in the past, and it has absolutely no connection to now. But unfinished time words like today, they're different. They build a bridge from the past that leads all the way up to this very moment.
All right, let's open up our first case file. This one is all about the past simple tense. This is our #1 tool for talking about those finished, closed-off, sealed box time periods.
And the rule is just as simple as its name. You use the past simple for any action that happened in a time that is completely, 100% finished, done, over. And here are your clues. Think of these as signal words. Whenever you hear or want to use words like yesterday, 10 minutes ago, last week, or even a whole phrase like when you were a child, ding, 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 that's a finished time. It's your signal to grab the past simple. So, for example, look at this question. Did you eat a lot of sweets when you were a child? The time period we're talking about is when you were a child. Well, that time is over, right? It's a finished chapter of your life. And that's exactly why we have to use the past simple. Did you eat? Okay, case file #2. Now we're looking at the other side of the coin, the present perfect. And its superpower is all about connecting the past to the present. So here's the flip side of that golden rule. You use the present perfect for actions that happened in a time period that is still going, a time that stretches all the way up to and includes now. And you bet we have signal words for this one too. Words like today, because hey, today isn't over yet, or this week, recently, and in my life. All of these connect to the present, and they're your big sign to use the present perfect. Let's take this sentence. I've done a lot of work today. So why do we say I have done? Well, because today is an unfinished time period. As I'm talking to you right now, the day is still happening. It's an open time frame that's connected to now. All right, it is time for the ultimate showdown. We're going to put these two side by side and really drill down on the differences. This is like the final interrogation that's going to crack the case wide open. Okay, this is where it all should really click. Just look at the pattern. On the left, past simple, I did a lot of work yesterday. Time's up, it's finished. On the right, present perfect, I've done a lot of work today. The time is still open. And look at the Jack example. This one's so good. Jack lived in New York. Tells you that chapter is closed. He's not there now. But Jack has lived in Los Angeles means he still lives there now. See, it's all about that connection to the present. Okay, you've seen all the evidence, you know the golden rule.
So I think it's time to put you to the test. You're the detective now.
All right, detective, here's your first case. Take a look at this sentence. Have you eaten a lot of sweets when you were a child? Something's wrong here. What is it? Think back to our golden rule about finish time.
Did you get it? The correct way to say it is, did you eat? And why? Well, because when you were a child is a totally finished time. It has zero connection to the present. Case closed.
Ready for case number 2? This is the one that started this whole investigation. I've bought a new car last week. You know exactly what to look for now. Spot the error. And of course, you nailed it. The right way is I bought. Why? Because that time marker, last week, is a finished, sealed-off period of time. It's done and dusted. So we need the past simple. It's really that simple.
So, you see? It really all comes down to this one simple idea. Before you speak, before you write, just take a half second and ask yourself that one question. Is the time period finished? And whatever your answer is, that tells you exactly which tense you need to use.
So let's make this personal right now. Think about your life. What have you done so far today? That's present perfect, right? The day's not over. Now, think back. What did you do yesterday? Past simple. The time is finished. You see, you've got this. The power to get this right every single time, it's officially in your hands now. Thanks so much for joining me on The Explainer.